Welcome to another episode of How I Made This Banger. Today we'll talk about the 27Delly and ASAP Twelvyy track, Pusha Man, just came out last week. Let's go. So this track was made in my favorite way I like to make tracks, in person. There's nothing better than making a beat on the spot, custom for the artist, and that's what I specialize in. I specialize in channeling the energy from the artist and putting it into purest possible track. That's why it's only bangers. That's why it's only bangers lifestyle. So Delly pulled up to my crib in Harlem and talked for a few hours before. Then we just started to work, and I pulled up a track of mine that I had from 2015, I think, and it's released on one of my instrumental projects called Records of Ancient Volume 1. I just pulled that track up and started chopping it, because if you're going to sample someone, you might as well sample yourself. You don't have to pay any royalties. You don't have to worry about the track maybe not coming out. And you realize everything you make is a gem. So you should save all of your beats, because you can go and sample them in the future. I have a library full of unreleased stuff, even released stuff I take and I sample it now. And since it's a banger, it lasts over time, and I can always go and resample it. So as you can see, I've loaded up my track from 2017 actually, right here into the Ableton Simpler sampler, and I got it on transient, and I got just tons of slices. Here's the intro. Now let me tell you how I got there. I didn't think my way there. It's all through feeling. As you can see, when I'm recording, I got this sample chop in a MIDI clip, and I have an audio right underneath it, because I'm recording it to audio right away, because I want to save the most time. You got to save time. You can't think when you're making bangers. You just have to feel, and you need to capture the moment. So I got the audio recording right away. I got everything that I'm doing recording. So I'm experimenting, I'm messing around with the thing, and it's recording everything. And at the end of there, as you can see, I got to that pattern that ended up being the main loop in the Pusha Man beat. You see, I wouldn't have gotten there if I would have played everything and thought about if it was good or not. I would have lost the idea already. So it's important for you to record everything that you do. It's so important. Record everything you do, and even take it another step, record it directly to audio, because sometimes MIDI files can get lost, and that's such a tragedy. So look, all this stuff here, this is all the MIDI, this is all the beginning. I was recording all this, the audio is right there. There's still bangers here, there's still bangers here, but I didn't get stuck in my thoughts in this. I didn't get attached to this. I stayed in the moment, I stayed with my excitement, and then this popped up right at the end, and I stuck with that. I was like, okay, that's enough. Let me take that, let me loop that. I forgot this whole beginning part. I didn't listen to this beginning part until now. I forgot what all of it sounded like, and I still got tons more bangers I can make on here, but you gotta commit, and you got to move with it and move in confidence. So that's what made the main part of Pusha Man. So next, I think I added the drums. I pulled up a drum kit I had, one of my favorite ones I got saved, but I did customize it for Delly before he came over. Important thing is, before artists come over, you should get a drum kit customized for them. You can use some of the similar sounds that you like, but you should always tweak the details. Details are so subtle, but so important. It's become one of my favorite kits, and I use it a lot now. So I had this drum kit all prepared, and it was a little bit of new sounds in there with some familiarity. So it could spark the inspiration. You always want to foster and be able to spark your inspiration. I also played out this drums on the push. I type in the drums sometimes, not too much. But I think it's important to learn how to play out the drums, because that's where you get your human feeling in it, that even if you just do, one snare or a hi-hat played in. So next I added effects with my voice. I like to use my voice as an instrument. So I just play the beat, and I pick up the mic without even any headphones, because I want to capture that moment. And I just do different sounds with my voice and use my voice as an instrument. So I got this. I think this is the part that inspired Delly to call it Pusha Man, because I started doing this with my voice. It kind of sounds like push it, 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 push it. Then the next thing that was added, I think, was the bass, 808 funk bass in there. Hey, I'm your Pusha Man. Then I added some piano. You know, I love piano. Piano makes everything sound elegant and nice, crisp. So I did that the same way. I got the MIDI piano and I recorded them automatically to audio. You know, to keep the essence, didn't quantize it, kept it real, kept it guttural. So make sure you go stream that banger. 27Delly, ASAP, Twelvyy, Dolphin Gang, Only Bangers, Tavi. You know what it is. www.onlybangers.life. Sign up for the workshop. Learn how to make only bangers, how to tap into the energetic flow, how to customize beats, how to be a musical channel, how to take your music to the next level, how to take your creativity to the next level. It's a lifestyle. It's only bangers. That's the attitude. That's the mindset we have all the time with everything. It's important for you to win. It's important for you to win with your creativity. It's important for your ideas to be out there. Peace.